Welcome to the stock workout where we flex on the market to make gains. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Humbl ticker symbol HMBL. Now, this is a technology company and they are doing great things. It is currently an OTC stock, so it's not listed on the Nasdaq or any other major exchange. However, this company is set to do great things, and this is why I want to bring it to your attention. So I'm going to quickly read this bit here. It says Humbl develops mobile apps for digital payments. It delivers borderless transactions by integrating multiple currencies, payment methods, banks, blockchain, and financial services providers into one click for the customer. The firm's marketplace connects customers and merchants online in improved global commerce, deal discovery, and blockchain tokenization programs. It also develops new software and algorithms for the digital asset trading markets, which are a new global market for blockchain technologies, and will also offer other credit, lending, and financial services. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the background for the company, give you a brief introduction, go over a bit of news that's come out, and give a few examples of what NTF tokens are and sales that have actually occurred. Then we're going to take a look at the charts and we'll take a look at some of this price action that's gone on. So to get started with, if we go onto Humbl's website, what I have here is I've pulled up a video from Humbl, and I think it's best if they explain it themselves. It's about a minute's video, so just take a look at this.
Money. We all use it. So why can it be so hard to move and exchange between us? For over 7 billion people around the world, money is still slow and expensive. Money can take days to send and exchange and settle, losing valuable fees and time in the process. And as national governments move from physical bills to digital forms of money, new financial tools will be needed to include everyone, no matter who they are or where they live. Welcome to Humbl, the world's digital money platform. Humbl is a digital wallet that will allow you to send, receive, borrow, invest, and exchange money right from your smartphone. Humbl is building the partner network capacity to serve high-quality digital banking, financial services, and payment products into underserved corridors and countries around the world. And if you need money services in person, Humbl Hubs is developing a network of agents around the world to help you on your way. Borderless, contactless, connected. Humbl, the new global money network.
So that's basically the video of what Humbl does. It says here is a new digital money network. It provides faster, cheaper payment methods and financial products for consumers and merchants. Now, what they plan to do is have a borderless way of doing transactions and moving money, which is actually really great. Having traveled to many different countries in the world and many third world countries as well, there is always a problem with payments and payment methods and money transfer, and sometimes your limits are capped as to how much you can transfer. So it is a problem in many other countries throughout the world, and if Humble can tackle this problem, that would be great things for this company. So they've got this mobile pay section. They've also got a marketplace with their NFTs. So what their marketplace is basically they tokenize items and then you can sell it via this blockchain platform. And they've got their financial section as well. So they are probably going to be bringing out credit cards and loans as well. It is further detailed in the investors section here. They've got company roadmap, and if you open up this roadmap here, it's a PowerPoint presentation. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. If you want to read it, you can do so yourself, but I'll just give you a brief overview. um, So if we go further down here, you got Humble Pay. So it connects customers and merchants with the digital economy. Then it's got Humble Marketplace, connecting consumers and merchants through global listings. And then you got Humble Financial, which is connecting consumers and merchants to financial services. So that's their roadmap. And that's their three branches that they've got for this. What they are trying to do is they're trying to bring all financial services into one. So you've got a payment service, you've got a marketplace as well, so you can interact with different businesses, and then they've got the financial services as well. So that would be like your credit cards and loans and things like that. So they put this here. They said Web 1 was Apple in 1976, Web 2 was Amazon in 1994, and Web 3 is Humble in 2021. Humble really wants to just connect the world with financial services, and that is something that we are lacking. That is something that we are lacking. If I give an example of something that happened with me personally, I was transferring money abroad, and I hit a threshold, and they refused to send the remaining amount of money, so they just refunded it back into my account. What that did for me is that wasted about 2.5 weeks time for me. So when I transferred the money and I went above the threshold, they sent me an email saying, "Oh, we need your statements and everything like that." That took 10 days for them to come back to me and then just ring me and say, "Sorry, we can't do it." So it wasted 2.5 weeks, and I'm yet to still make that transaction. So it is a problem worldwide. Um, Especially for those who do have family abroad and who do business abroad as well. So Humble is a great thing, and if they can connect quite a lot of people, because the population in third world countries is much more than in Europe and America. When you look at it collectively, there are lots of people that are not connected to a decent level of financial services. So hopefully Humble can tackle that. Um, so this is their presentation that they've got, and if you just go further down here, they have a roadmap towards the bottom of this presentation here about what they want to do in quarter one, two, three, and four. And further down here as well, they've got a strategic roadmap. So quarter four 2020, quarter one, so requested ticker symbol OTC Humble, which is what they've done. Humble Financial launch, finalizing country rights, and Tickery acquisition. Now, Tickery acquisition is the next point I'm going to get onto, which is what they have completed. So Humble announces completion of Tickery acquisition. So this just came out 2 days ago. So June the 4th, this news came out. So Humble today announced that it has completed its acquisition of Tickery, a leading Latin-focused ticketing platform. The purchase price for the acquisition was paid with a mix of debt and common stock for a total of 20 million US dollars. So Humble will be working to deliver ticketing, peer-to-peer remittances, and mobile pay services to Latin American customers, fitting seamlessly across the existing Tickery platform and plans for mutual international expansion. So this is an exciting convergence underway across mobile payments, ticketing, and NFTs on blockchain, said their CEO. Tickery has created an outstanding technology platform and loyal audience with whom we are excited to grow together as brands. So what is Tickery? Tickery has seen great enthusiasm for live events in 2021, with growth in recent months already surpassing pre-COVID numbers. The momentum and bounce back we've seen recently have been impressive, and we're super excited to continue expanding the Latin music market in the United States and abroad. So, Tickery joining the Humble family provides an opportunity to combine the transactional technology of ticketing with Humble's thesis of using blockchain to bring value to individuals, creators, and merchants across the globe. So, So this article, this was on Humble's own website, and it gives a little bit more information about Tickery too. So Tickery is one of the only event ticketing companies to focus on the Latin market, offering advanced features such as real-time reporting, analytics, box office tools, and a marketing platform with over 5,000 locations and operators. So Humble, they've acquired Tickery, which is a platform to sell tickets on, and they are going to integrate it with their own payment network that Humble provides. So in a sense, it will be quite seamless and easy to buy tickets and do transactions via Tickery through Humble. They're bringing it all into one. So this was a bit of news that came out. What I will do is I will leave the link for this article in the description down below. And then the next article, which is another bit of news, is so it says here, Humble stocks get volatile, what next? Over the past month, the company's shares declined by the middle of the month and rose by the end of the month, showing a small increase of 0.6 dollars. So that would be 60 cents. The minimum mark reached 76 cents and the maximum reached $1.64. Before the market closed, the price per share increased slightly to 1.42. So it says on June the 2nd, the company announced that they will collaborate with Athletic First. Humble will benefit much from partnering with Athletes First, not just in terms of current and retired NFL players, as well as other athletes and entertainers, but also in terms of mobile payments, blockchain tokenization, NFTs, athlete contracts, and tickets in sports and entertainment. So they've bought Tickery. They've bought Tickery, and what they've done is they've partnered with Athletic First. They're going to collaborate with Athletic First, and Humble will benefit from this because there's going to be tickets in sports and entertainment, blockchain NFTs, and an example of this was when the CEO went on to CNBC and gave an interview. He was mentioning and talking about this. So they've partnered with Athletic First as well. So it's with current and retired NFL players. So um, Athletes First has established itself as a leading sports agency providing a range of full range of services to its clients. The company shares are expected to rise if the project is successfully implemented. So this is what Humble's doing. Humble is in everything to do with the internet and financial sectors at the minute. Let's talk about NFTs for a second before we move on to the charts and basically NFT gallery. So what Humble does is it tokenizes NFTs, which allows people to sell an NFT. So if you go into the NFT gallery, so they've got these NFTs. These are all NFTs. Um, and if I click on, let's click on Morgan. So unit sold one, sold by Humble NFT Gallery category photography. But if you go further down here, so these are all these NFTs have been auctioned, and this one here, the one of Kim Kardashian, has been it had a winning bid of what's that, $6,020. So these NFTs get auctioned. Now, an example I want to give of an NFT that got auctioned, I don't know if any of you will remember this, but Charlie bit my finger. So Charlie bit me, NFT sale, brothers to pay for university with auction money. So this piece of news came out 2 days ago. So with no such thing as TikTok in 2007, the best way for Howard Davies Carr to send a clip of his sons to their godparents was to put it on YouTube. So some 14 years and 885 million views later, the clip of baby Charlie biting his brother Harry's finger is still one of the internet's most viewed videos. As well as fame, the video has brought riches. It recently sold as a non-fungible token or NFT for £500,000. So this is what Humble are basically also involved in and also doing, is they're providing a platform for these NFTs to be bought and sold. So as the CEO said, they want to be the Amazon of this financial services space. And with the world changing, where you would previously buy items physically, now you can buy these pictures or content. You can purchase content through these NFTs, and that's exactly what it is. Where we've always lived in a time where we have to buy an item physically or a picture that's printed out, now you can buy these via an NFT through Humble. So really, it is a game changer, and this is where the world is moving at the moment. You've already got examples of it. So the Charlie Bit My Finger sold as an NFT for £500,000, and the boys say they're going to use the money to go to university. Now, if you look at another one as well, um, Disaster Girl. So the world knows her as Disaster Girl. She just made $500,000 off the meme. So now, where this girl, when she was a kid, her parents took a picture of her disaster girl with a disaster going on in the background and she was smiling. And it was just a meme. It was a meme for so many years until it came about that it was possible for this picture, because she is her picture, to become an NFT, and she could sell it, and she auctioned it off. And this even says here, so Zoe Roth, now a college senior in Carolina, plans to use the proceeds from this month's NFT auction to pay off student loans and donate to charity. So the name Zoe Roth might not ring any bells, but chances are you've seen her photo. So one Saturday morning in 2005, she was 4 years old. Her parents went to take a look at a house on fire in the neighborhood, and firefighters intentionally set the blaze, blah blah blah, and then they took the picture, and it sold. So when you move further down, it says here, so now, after more than a decade of having her image endlessly repurposed as a vital part of a meme canon, Miss Roth sold the original copy of her meme for a as a non-fungible token, or NFT, for nearly $500,000. The meme sold for 180 Ether, a form of cryptocurrency, at a foundation auction on April the 17th to a user identified as 3F Music. As with any currency, the value of Ether fluctuates, but as of Thursday, 180 Ether is valued at $495,000. The Roths retained the copyright and will receive 10% of future sales. So this is where the game-changing technology comes in, really, because this has never been possible previously, and I quite like the fact the way Humble, in their roadmap, they put that Apple, the internet version 1 was Apple, then version 2 was Amazon, and now version 3 is going to be Humble. Um, so it says here, the market for ownership rights to digital art, um, and media known as NFTs is exploding. All NFTs, including the Disaster Girl meme Miss Roth just stole, are stamped with a unique bit of digital code that marks their authenticity and stored on the blockchain, a distributed ledger system that underlies Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So she's made heavy bank off this picture, $500,000, and I don't know what platform she used to sell her NFT, but this is what Humble are trying to do. Humble are trying to bring this platform to the masses, so it would be possible for anybody to sell an NFT or buy an NFT via their platform, and then with their payment services included as well. Then they're going to bring out financial services as well. They've got their Tickery they've already brought. It's everything all into one. So that's a bit of background to Humble. I'll leave the link to their website in the description down below, and the articles. What I'll do is I'll also leave the link to Disaster Girl and Charlie Bit My Fingers as well in the description, so you can take a look at that. Right now, time for some chart action. So on the charts, as I said, Humble is an OTC stock. The price is currently at $1.54. It closed on Friday. After hours, it went up slightly to $1.55. Now, it had a good gain on Friday, but we have to go a little bit further back to see the overall picture for this stock. Um, so from the 21st of May, this stock has been seeing huge gains. So in the last few weeks, this stock has seen huge gains. So from the low to the high, it saw gains of around 127%, and then it came down a bit, and currently it is still on gains of over 100%. Um, so it has seen quite a large run up recently. Now, let's take a look at the overall picture for this. This is the hourly chart. And So first and foremost, I want to say that I've got the 21-day EMA on the screen, the 50, 100, and 200-day moving averages, the volume, and the RSI. But let's take a look at the bigger picture for this. So if I scale that down a little bit and zoom out, now when obviously that when they were listed a couple of months back, more than a couple of months ago, but when they were listed on the OTC. I think that's what I said in the roadmap that they were listed on the OTC in quarter four, was it? So basically, it had a run up, and the run up went all the way to a high of about $7.70. Since then, we have been steadily declining in price. So if I draw a trend line, I can show you. So we have been setting lower highs, significantly lower highs, and also slowly we've been setting lower lows. However, right now in the last few weeks or so, with this uptrend here, we did see a slight sell-off, and we saw the stock price pick back up again. It seems like when we zoom into this, we are bang in the middle of a cup and handle formation. So that's the trend line that I've just drawn to show the downtrend, and this is the cup here, and it seems like we are about to form a handle. If we form this handle, this cup and handle, when we break out, we have a confirmed breakout of the downtrend. And I've taken that from the peak that happened quite a while back at $7, and now we are sat at $1.54. If we were to even go back up to $7, that is more than what, 300, 400, 500% gains. That's about a 500% gain, that is. And this in the last few days, this cup and handle formation has started to form right on that trend line. So we are looking to break out from this. Now I've pulled up the daily chart just to make it a little bit clearer. So the peak was all the way up here, and we have been trending downwards. This cup and handle formation seems to be forming right here in the last few days. In the last few weeks, we've had an uptrend, and this is the point where we are looking to break out. Now, that 21-day EMA on this last run up, you can see the volume was quite high here as the stock was starting to peak, and then it had lower volume here than it previously had. However, it had a huge run up, and then since then that was all the way back in. It had its high on the 8th of Feb, and in the last few months it has been slowly drifting off. Now, the 21-day EMA was trading above all three moving averages, and then as it sold off, it crossed below the 50-day moving average, 100-day and 200-day moving average. Now, on this daily chart, that 21-day EMA with this cup and handle formation here, that 21-day EMA is about to cross over that 200-day moving average. That's the first bullish indicator that we could get. So that is something to keep an eye out for this stock. I also want to talk about the RSI. So anything with the RSI, anything over 70 is overbought, anything under 30 is oversold. On the RSI, you can see that this lower dotted line over here, that is the level of 30. And in the last few months, so from April, really we've just been hovering around that 30. So we have been quite oversold on this stock, and that's from April. So that's inclusive of May all the way now until June, which is why we just kept seeing the price declining. However, from here, from the 20th of May, as the RSI picked up, that share price started to pick up again. And this trend line, this is the trend line, this is the downtrend that I was showing previously, this blue line here. And we are literally crossing right through that on this cup and handle, and we are looking to break out. 21-day EMA is about to cross over that 200-day moving average. That's the first thing to keep an eye out on. If that cup and handle forms and we have a breakout, I'm pretty sure we will cross over that 200-day moving average as well. RSI is currently sat at 53 on the daily chart, so that's pretty healthy, just a hairline above neutral. Now let me switch back over to the hourly chart. So on the hourly chart, that, as you can see here, that trend line is cutting right through this cup and handle right here. And also, if we look at the 21-day EMA, that 21-day EMA crossed over the 50-day moving average on this hourly chart. It crossed over the 50-day moving average on the 24th of May. And then slowly it crossed the 100-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. So currently, the 21-day EMA on the hourly chart is trading above all three moving averages, which is bullish indicator. It is a bullish indicator, and as you can see, the volume seems to have picked up quite a bit as well recently. Since that uptrend starting, it's holding sustained higher volume compared to the volume here, which is quite low. The volume on Friday was 16.6 million. However, we don't have the 10-day average volume. The market cap sat at $1.5 billion for this, so it is quite a big company. Its share price is quite low compared to its high that it had. It's been having a huge sell-off. However, this is definitely one to keep on your radar, because this could be a game changer stock. This could be something like now some people will say it's absurd to compare it to PayPal, but it quite possibly could be a competitor for PayPal. We know PayPal are moving into the blockchain space and industry as well. We know that they are opening their doors to crypto, and Humbl is also doing the same thing, just in a slightly different way though. They are incorporating their tickery and ticketing aspect. NFTs, you'll be able to buy and sell. They've got their merchants platform as well, where you can do transactions with merchants as well. So this is definitely a stock to keep an eye out on. Now, it had its high at about $7.70, and the price slowly declined all the way to $1.58. If you were to buy at $1.58 and the price ever went back up to $7.70, I'm pretty sure you'd be happy with your gains. Now, this is definitely one to keep an eye out on. Humbl, the CEO also said that they do plan at some point to be listed on the Nasdaq. Now, as and when that happens, we don't know, but if that's in their plans and this is a growing company, then definitely keep this one on your radar. So, cup and handle formation. Here's the 5-minute chart. Here's the cup and handle formation. There's the cup, there's the handle forming right there. And from this, we do expect to break out. In the later hours of Friday, 4th of June, you can see volume really spiked. This is the 5-minute chart I've got up, just a zoomed in picture of that cup and handle. So we are set to break out. Let me just highlight that on the screen for those of you who can't see it. So this bit here, we're going up here, and this is that handle right there. So that's it for this video. If you appreciate that, subscribe to the channel, drop the video a like, and I'll see you on the next one.